But first, let's take a look at media in Latin America. Reports of coup d'etat threats in Latin America are often written off by the mainstream media. In February, for instance, after Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro revealed that a serious coup plot against his government had been foiled, CNN led with declarations from the US that the claims were ludicrous. But the reality is that coups continue to be a very real threat in the region, regardless of what they may be called. June 22nd marks the 3rd anniversary of the coup against former leftist Paraguayan President Fernando Lugo. Lugo was the victim of a political trial by his right-wing opponents. His ousting was condemned by leaders in the region, yet headlines at the time called it an impeachment. Almost exactly 3 years before, the democratically elected president of Honduras, Manuel Zelaya, was kidnapped from his home by the armed forces and taken to nearby Costa Rica. Media outlets did acknowledge that there was a coup, but they pinned the blame on Zelaya himself, accusing him of trying to extend term limits when in reality he was conducting a plebiscite on potentially writing a new constitution for the country. The wave of progressive change in Latin America is under threat. Local and international elites pay lip service to democratic values, but defend their wealth and privilege by whatever means necessary. We would be well served to heed the warnings from leaders in the region. These threats are real. Democracy itself is at stake, and that brings us to Ecuador.